What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky. Trigger ranking. So basically, we in here again, about to do a couple of little reactions again. I keep telling you, I'm trying to get my hours up, so almost at 1,000. I got to get 4,000 hours, so I'm just gonna be on here. Y'all gonna see me a whole lot. When I get monetized, I will, goddamn. I'm gonna look out for all y'all, bro. Okay, so first off, um, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. When y'all tapping in, tell me what city, state, province, country, sovereign entity, wherever you hitting in from. Let me know. Let me know. Um, let's get to it. All right. First video, we doing the sauce. They got a new one. I think that's 1 hour ago. The sauce hit us up. Y'all check out the sauce, just like how it's spelled. Got some Umar foolishness going on. Look like we got about a good little 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes. So check this one out first, and then we're gonna keep going from there.
Thanks for tuning into The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. As you know, for a lot of kids, it's back to school time. So, the other day, a mother took her kids back to school, and she stirred up a whole bunch of controversy because when she went to drop off her kids, she was rocking a bathrobe with a bath towel wrapped around her head. Watch this.
Damn. She looked like she just stepped out the shower. First day of school, God damn, she got a bathrobe on. Look like she got down, just stepped out the shower, big dog. And she just got out the shower. And the kids, they don't know no better. The kids are walking with her like, hey, they don't know. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Joe Alvarez. What's up, Joe Alvarez? Christian World.
Called the heartbeat of America.
The yo-yo.
The pulse of those who never stop getting the job done.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
This summer, Chevy drives a miracle.
Y'all run the lights up for me, though. Run them lights up for me. Y'all, everybody that's watching, hit the likes, hit the likes. Yeah, these Cartiers, these some Cartiers. Yeah, so what's up, man? How y'all doing? If y'all want to have something to talk about, y'all come in. We can have community talk with the people in here, but we still reacting on top of all of that. So let me know what's up.
Now, after people online saw this woman taking her kids to school in the 6 a.m. I just got out of the shower special, a whole lot of people had something to say. And one person said, guess what's in the t-shirt was too hard to find. And then somebody else came through and said, y'all need to wake up early and get yourself together, seriously. It doesn't take nothing but 5 minutes to throw on a shirt, a hat, and some pants, shaking my head. I wake up a whole hour early before my child just to make sure I don't look a mess, shaking my head. And you know, she's gonna go home and go right to bed.
Oh, my day going good. My day going good. Thank you for asking me, Christian World.
She's around other people's children dressed in.
Appreciate that. Well, I have to that now. Just have to wait till this one over with.
Appropriately in a bathrobe. Are y'all cool? All right. So as you
So ladies, would y'all take y'all kids to school in a bathrobe and a bonnet on your head? Would y'all do it? Yes or no? Would y'all do it?
See, all the people in the comment section so far seem to follow Dr. Umar's train of thought when it comes to parents showing up to the school in bathrobes/bath towels and bonnets.
To come to my school with your damn pajamas on, black mother? You just crawled out the bed after getting bent over, and you're gonna come out the house straight out the bed with sex crumbs all over your body, all that makeup you wear on your face then ate your natural skin juices up so you look like a damn ghost without makeup, with 10 feet long eyelashes. You show up at my school in some pajamas. I'ma grab the super soaker. I'ma grab the super soaker. I'ma grab the super soaker water gun. I'ma grab the super
Hey world, how was your day?
soaker water gun. I'ma aim at your weave, your perm, your blonde extensions, and I'ma super soaker your ass in from head to toe. That is so unprofessional to crawl out your bed with your man's juices dried up on your thigh, your juices dried up on your cheeks.
That's disgusting, bro.
And you crawled your ashy ass out the bed with sex crumbs all over you. You think you're gonna bring your late side in my school with sex crumbs all over you?
What's up, Christian? What's up, Christian, bro?
I'ma line your ass up. I'ma line you
This
up.
nigga's I'ma lie your ass. I'ma lie your ass up.
I'ma aim at that perm and that blonde hair. I know I can't stand a black woman with blonde hair. You know I can't stand a black woman. Oh, I'ma line you up. And I'm a super soaker your ass.
Now, despite the fact that Dr. Umar and others believe that it's highly inappropriate and unprofessional for parents, especially
Now run them
women,
lights
to
up,
drop
run the
their kids
lights
off to
up.
school while rocking their PJs or their bathroom attire, many people came to this mother's defense, emphasizing the fact that it doesn't matter what she's wearing as long as her children are, one, in school and not truant, and two, in school on time. For example, one person said, at least she's walking them to school. My mother was hungover every morning after being in a bar the night before.
That sounds like a personal problem. Somebody said, at least she walking her kid to school. My mama was hungover every night.
I had to walk myself. At least somebody cares. And then somebody else said,
Yeah, run the lights
"You're
up, run the
on time,
lights up."
prepared and well dressed. Correct?
I'm waiting on my soundboard to load up now. It's almost, yes, it just loaded up. It just loaded up. Look at that. Look at God. Look at God. Won't he do it?
Carry on. Next, somebody else said, imagine rushing to get your kids to school on time while knowing you have to rush back home to get dressed for work to provide for your kids. And someone chooses to make a mockery of you by recording for clout. And then, last but not least, somebody else said, she got her babies to school. That's all that matters. Okay, so here are my thoughts on the situation. I don't have anything negative to say about this woman, and I'm gonna tell you why. One, I don't know the full story, and two, I don't know what her morning was like. All I know is that she got those kids to school on time. And I also know that if she was dressed to the nines...
Facts. The sauce spoke facts. Facts. Big facts. Hey, as long as them kids in school and they ain't truant, we good.
She didn't get those kids to school on time.
I'm talking about they always got something to say, bro. They always got something to say, bro.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay.
Then all of a sudden CPS would be at her
Hold on,
door.
let me cut my speaker on right quick. I'll be right back.
Do you think that it's ever appropriate for a mother to drop her kids off at school while she's rocking the bathrobe and a bath towel? Or do you think, nah, that's just mad inappropriate? Let me know what you think in the comments, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. But since we mentioned school and Dr. Umar, I think that we have to discuss Dr. Umar and his school. As you already know, the city of Wilmington, Delaware has told Dr. Umar if he doesn't pay what he owes them in 20 days or less, then they are snatching up those school buildings. And in response, Dr. Umar jumped online and said this is racism because according to Dr. Umar, the city of Delaware never contacted him to let him know that if he didn't pay what he owes, they were going to put the buildings up for auction. Now, in response to this grave injustice, Dr. Umar also called for all his black people to meet him in Delaware to protest. And he was also like, in order to pay this bill, I'm going to need some cash acts.
Brothers and sisters, we need your donations.
Brothers and sisters,
They say we
brothers and sisters, do not send any of your money to Dr. Ifa Tunde, because he's going to take your money and buy eggs and rice and patties and grits and shit like that early in the morning. He gonna be eating good off of your cash apps, y'all. So don't send the money because it's not for the kids, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe 20,000 on the high school. They say we owe approximately 20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe approximately 20,000 on the high school. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. We need y'all to help us pay this bill.
Hey man, his account's been frozen longer than goddamn the motherfuckers been to college. Like your account's been frozen.
We're gonna fight like hell to get our accounts free.
We're gonna fight like
We're
hell.
gonna fight like hell to get our
We're gonna
accounts
fight
free.
like hell to get that shit. What's up? What's
Y'all gotta
up?
help us pay this bill and save our school. Y'all gotta help us pay this bill and save our school. Y'all gotta help
Counter
us
A, what's up?
pay this bill and save our school.
Counteractive, what's up? Counteractive.
You don't have to root for me, brother. I don't need you. I got more than enough supporters. But I want everybody to know that there might be a protest soon. We need you to come in from Africa, from Europe, from Australia, from Canada. To come in from all the 50 states to show the city of Wilmington, Delaware.
Bro, if y'all go out there fucking around with Umar Johnson, talking about y'all marching, y'all might get beat to sleep out there, bro. Y'all keep fucking with Umar.
You will not disrespect black people. You will not sabotage black people.
Beat
You will
to
not
death.
discriminate against black people.
You gonna
You
get
will
beat
not
to
try to
death.
steal property from black people.
Hey, bro, don't
So after that,
y'all please don't go out there fucking with Umar Johnson in Delaware, bro. Delaware, I don't even know if it's a large black population out there. Like, bro, you gonna get beat to sleep, dog. You bring your ass all the way from Africa to do that shit, you gonna be.
Umar basically called for a black protest to save his schools, and he also asked for some more cash apps. A YouTube channel called the Basic Black Podcast was like, listen, Umar, we don't have time for this anymore. So what I'm gonna do is just contact the city of Delaware and find out what's really going on. So the Basic Black Podcast reached out to the deputy chief of staff of the city of Wilmington, Daniel, and asked him straight up, what in the world is going on with Dr. Umar in these school buildings? And you know what Daniel told him? Daniel Walker said, Dr. Umar is lying.
To everybody who's given money to Dr. Umar Johnson, I strongly advise you stop. In an effort to try to figure out what the situation is, I reached out to the city of Wilmington, Delaware, and I had correspondence with with Daniel T. Walker, who is one of the managers and deals with communications and whatnot. I received the email back from him about an hour ago. And pardon me if I look away from the screen, because I'm actually looking at a different monitor, but I want to read this to you. Unfortunately, the statements made by Dr. Umar are simply untrue and inaccurate. City of Wilmington has issued numerous communications concerning the two properties and the communication.
So he's saying that when he talked to the people on the school board in Wilmington, Delaware, for the school that Dr. Umar Johnson is supposed to be building for the black boys. Basically, they're saying that they tried to reach out to him numerous times to let him know that he has past due bills and things like that need to be taken care of for the school. And let's listen to the rest.
From the property owner has been infrequent and scarce. Our goal is to simply ensure that properties come into compliance with existing regulations. This is true of our approach to every property in Wilmington and ensures our buildings are safe and constructed adequately. We have a process to follow. The motion notice he received is another step that we will process. We invite Dr. Umar along with every property owner to communicate with our offices and determine the appropriate next steps of any property that enters in this phase of enforcement. Even this week, our office has contacted Dr. Umar, and I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Y'all got to forgive me. I got to get some. The office has contacted Dr. Umar this week. And again. So he's lying to you, inviting him once again to comply with our regulations and speak with our delinquent accounts team and department.
So basically, he's not even hollering out to the delinquents account team. He's not reaching out to these folks. He basically getting cash apps. This man going to get ham hock plates. He going to get hog maws, collard greens. I'm talking about, he using y'all money, but he's not using it for the school.
Of license and inspections to determine the path forward. Ladies and gentlemen,
The Prince of Pan-Africanism is a liar.
All right, so once again, shout out to the Basic Black Podcast for getting down to
The Prince of Peach Cobbler. Hey, don't get that man no money, y'all.
the truth.
No more.
Because he did the work. I didn't do the work. He did the work. And he called the city of Delaware to find out what's
Shout out to
going
that
on
brother.
with Dr. Umar in these school buildings. But as it turns out, it may not matter whether or not Dr. Umar's lying or whether or not Dr. Umar's supporters send him $40,000 to save the buildings, because in an interesting twist, at the last minute as the clock runs down with 7 days left for Dr. Umar to pay that bill, in the spirit of Pan-Africanism, YouTuber Marquette Devon Burton has offered to buy FDMG from Dr. Umar so that the black community doesn't lose all of the money that it's invested in the project. Now, of course, there are some strings attached because nothing in life is free, but check out the offer that Marquette made to Dr. Umar.
My understanding right now, and I'll reference a video that gives some of the numbers, but my understanding right now is that Dr. Umar's school that he has raised millions for and perhaps allocated, actually spent maybe 1.5 million on, that it is in risk of being taken away essentially by the state, the government that is, and auctioned, which means that all of that money donated will have been thrown to waste. My sincere offer, and it's very clear that I can make this offer in sincerity and convert on it. My understanding is that Dr. Umar owes approximately 38,000 US dollars between utilities, back taxes, things like this. And in paying that bill, which is a manageable bill, he would be able to retain this real estate property, the land and the school buildings. My sincere offer is I will write the check for 40,000 or so, however many dollars.
Damn, he said he's gonna save the school.
$40,000 if you would allow me to just obviously tour the properties, and if they meet at least a reasonable condition upon visual inspection, then I'll send the proper inspector through to see what the true challenges are of the buildings, what is the actual quality of the HVAC, the electrical wiring, and all the things that are needed to get the buildings functional. And pending the inspector coming back to me with a report that doesn't have anything too egregious, meaning too costly, such that the actual value of the buildings would be less than $40,000, which I don't foresee being the case. Number of buildings, maybe in elementary, middle, and high school, is that I would basically do the following. Whichever building is appraises best and is returned by the inspector to have a reasonable number of repairs needed to make the building functional and useful, I will take ownership of that building. So what I'm saying in short is that I will.
He was better off, instead of him saying he wanted to build a school, he was better off having basically a facility for children after school, because we already got into this earlier, bro. It's no Brown versus the Board of Education, bro. It's no segregation anymore. You cannot segregate children in the learning field or in education. So basically, what he should have did was said, I have an after school program. I have a weekend program. I have a program for summer school. Instead of saying you building a school only black boys can go to, because that's in America, you can't do that, bro. Legally, you can't do that.
Pay, pending an appraisal and pending a inspection of the property.
Hold on, y'all.
Check this out.
They have over 1 million
Hold
We
on,
got guaranteed a
bitch.
fit.
Hold on.
That's my speed.
The property by a certified inspector. I will write the check to remove your utilities and tax burden, tax woes, in exchange for control of one of those buildings.
All right, so what do you guys think? Do you think that in the spirit of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar should accept Marquette's offer? Or do you think that ain't no real offer source? That ninja just on YouTube trolling. Anyhow, after Marquette offered to save Dr. Umar and write the check for $40K, a lot of people shared their thoughts in his comment section. For example, one person said, "Great move. Black people deserve to see unity and supportive aspects forward." And then somebody else said, "This was brilliant marketing. The Saint knew for sure that Dr. Umar wouldn't take his offer, but here we are commenting on it. Super smart." said, "Be mindful, Mr. Burton, a snake will always be a snake, even if you save it from harm." And that was followed by somebody who said, "At best, Mr. Zane's offer will expose that he never had any paperwork to sell a building in question." Hilarious. And then, last but not least, somebody else came through and said, "Marquette trolling Umar. Marquette knows that Dr. Umar is too prideful to take this deal."
What's up? What's
Laughing out
up?
loud.
You start doing shit to bring
Ray, what
attention
up?
to you, you cut, because I don't need that. I'm the superstar. You're the supporting cast. Play your damn role. Sit down.
Oh my goodness, Dr. Umar's a mess. Anyhow, somebody who won't sit down is Benzino, because now Benzino has come out and dropped a video saying that he wants you guys to support him as he starts his new journey as an OnlyFans model.
I got an OnlyFans, y'all go support it. It's King Zeno.
Bro, this man said, Benzino said he got an OnlyFans.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Go support it.
What's up,
You know, all
Mr.
these
Worldwide?
guys
Mr.
that work
Worldwide
outside
in this
of
bitch. What's happening?
Oh my goodness, I guess this is proof.
Mr. Worldwide.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. But I gotta tell you,
Oh,
that my man Benzino is over there like this.
I ain't gonna lie, once I get my own apartment, I'm making OnlyFans. Cause why the fuck not? I wanna sell some little Gucci, some little Gucci mama, some little punani. I'm gonna do it. So within the next 6-7 months, be expecting an OnlyFans.
Alright, so since we brought up OnlyFans, let me also discuss this. A lot of people online are slamming social media personality and OnlyFans star Lil Tay after she had the nerve to jump online and say that women over 25 still working.
Oh, my day going good, Mr.
are
Worldwide. How about
Will
you?
you take a look at this?
We're cutting up tonight, having a little fun. Man, having a good old time. That's it, man. Yeah. Wait, hey, where you tapping in from? Where you tapping in from?
You're over the age of 25 and you're still working a 9 to 5. You are a failure. Like, by then you should have already made your bag. And ladies, every single one of you should drop the link like me. Like, just literally just make your bag. Who gives a f what anybody thinks? Screw your family. My family kicked me out. I got disowned. They don't talk to me anymore. They don't f me. But who gives a sh? I can literally buy their whole life if I wanted to. I'm good. Also, f education, because Harvard was never going to help me make 8 figures. That's why I dropped out of it and I dropped the link instead.
Listen, let me tell you something. These little social media babies with no talent who just so happen to make a bag by showing their tatas on OnlyFans kill me. This chick has no idea how the real world works because she's never had a real
Bro,
job in her
coming in
life.
from
But she's-
Louisiana. I'm talking about they hit the little we gotta hit the horn for the bit, dog. Louisiana in that bit. Salute.
Still, she thinks it's okay to jump online and belittle other women because other women have to wake up every
I'm out here in Atlanta, Georgia, bit, dog. Just cooling, man.
day and work hard for the money. Listen, all I gotta say is this. Give it 2 years, y'all. Give it 2 years.
Hey, tell me, do y'all like my setup? Yeah, I think I need to change the thing on my background. My whole house is basically like a setup to just, I'm a producer, write, perform, and do everything else under the sun. So
And I guarantee you,
appreciate
she's
that,
gonna be
Mr.
back
Worldwide.
online
Thank you,
going
sir.
live from a
Thank you,
trailer
thank
park with a whole different attitude. Anyhow, after she said that, a whole lot of people online blasted her little ASS. For example, one person said, "Now girl, didn't you die twice? How you gonna give me advice on how to live?" And then somebody else said, "Baby, let's be real. If your family didn't exploit you as a little girl, you'd probably be working a 9 to 5 too. Humble yourself."
All right, y'all, check it out. We that was the sauce. We finished with that one. We might go back to something else if they got some new stuff. We about to check out Panda Press, and Panda Press, Charleston White goes too far on George Floyd. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard some of the comments that oh yeah, appreciate it, Mr. Worldwide. Okay, so we doing the Panda Press. Charleston White goes too far on George Floyd. Stephen Jackson fires back. So let's hear what he got to say. This is Panda Press. Y'all check that channel out. Go like, subscribe, do all the other good stuff you would do for my channel.
Charleston White just did the one thing even his haters didn't think he'd do. He went straight at George Floyd and even dissed his daughter.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah,
come on now, dog.
Internet crying, cancel him.
Come on, man.
He ain't got no sponsors, no endorsements, no deals to lose. He already been canceled. If anything, y'all just making him bigger. Not me saying this and making the video about him. And behind all this, Steven Jackson, still playing bodyguard for George Floyd years later. But what happens when two grown men turn a tragedy into a cockfight? That's what we're getting into today. Everybody online hollering the same thing. Cancel Charleston White. Get him out of here. Twitter, YouTube, IG, whole wave of people acting like they about to erase him. But let's keep it real. Cancel who? Charleston ain't got no Nike deal, no Sprite commercial, no Grammys lined up. He not one of these Hollywood dudes that fold when brands start pulling out. Matter of fact, that's why he even popping right now, because he already got banned off half the internet.
If y'all go check out in my past videos, Charleston White was my cameraman. This before I even knew that who Charleston White was. I met him, you know what I'm saying? You know, cool dude. All the rhetoric that he speaks, like he speaks and stuff like that, he didn't speak it when he was around me. But I met him in a music studio.
I care. YouTube snatched him. Instagram snatched him. He just keep coming.
We was downtown at Dallas Austin studio.
Back louder. Y'all remember when they tried to cancel Andrew Tate? Or even back in the day when they tried to mute Boosie? Same thing. They ain't disappeared. They just found a new Austin. He the kind of
come on, man.
Silence him. The more people start checking for him. You give him free promo every time you say his name. Cancel culture don't work on cats who ain't got nothing to lose. Now this whole cancel Charleston thing, it ain't random. The spark behind it, his long running beef with Steven Jackson. Yeah, Captain Jack from the NBA.
Captain Jack a clown, bro. I mean, Captain Jack is they say he got all his teeth knocked out at the club, allegedly.
Two been at each other's necks for like 3 years straight. And right now, it flared up again because Steven been out here trying to play protector, standing up for George Floyd's name every chance he gets.
Doing the right thing. I'm winning. I'm just trying not to pay attention to you idiots, man. But like, it's just hard, bro. Like, Lil Yachty, bro. You been whacked, my nigga. What you think you saying?
So Lil Yachty came out with a song, I don't know if it was last week or it might have been older footage, but I know it surfaced last week. He got a song where he was saying he put his foot up, his knee on the girl's neck like George Floyd. Like, that's not, I don't get it. I don't get that one, but hey.
George Floyd name and trying to use his name in the bar, that's gonna make people like your whack ass. Y'all the only era that in the dead and saying that shit, ooh, my nigga. It ain't. And it's me and the whole third ward and the whole Houston, Texas ride behind G, man. Don't ever say his name, bro. None of y'all knew G. Nothing about him. But y'all wanna say his name for clout. Put a knee up on his neck. I do Joe. That's some weak ass. Let somebody die in your family. We're gonna do a whole skit about it and see how funny it is, bro. Cut that shit out, man. It's on you, whack Sambo, whack nigga. Do shit today.
So all the blogs and shows that's calling me about the Lil Yachty George Floyd situation.
I don't know if y'all know, but Lil Yachty had a security guard up here. He had a very popular security guard for the celebs and things of that nature. He was actually unalived by He was unalived by somebody that was cheating with his wife. He actually was with Yachty the day, I think he was at Lenox Mall, and he was dropping a brand or something. Your Lil Yachty had something that he was dropping, and he was, just basically trying to, for the rollout, he showed up at the store. And after the dude, I guess Yachty left, his security guard went home and pow, unalived at his door by somebody that was sleeping with his wife that he thought was like her brother. And she wasn't brotherly, or he wasn't
Some of y'all
brotherly.
don't respect it.
They have more than brotherly and sisterly love.
Some of y'all do. I won't be doing no interviews about it. I spoke to him. He's a smart young man. He's winning for a reason. He's a super smart individual. He made a mistake. He apologized. We moved on from it. It's over with.
Charleston sitting back like, hold up. I remember when this same dude tried to G-check me too.
Here we go again.
So every time Steven Jackson speaks on Floyd, Charleston get triggered because it take him right back to the old drama. The old drama. So when you see Charleston going this hard, it ain't just about George Floyd. It's personal history with Steven Jackson boiling back to the surface. See, this whole cancel Charleston wave, it ain't just the internet being bored. The gas behind it is his long-running beef with Steven Jackson. Y'all know Steven, ex-NBA champ, all the Smoke podcasts. I always remind the folks, he not your typical baller. He from the streets. He built this image like he's part motivational speaker, part OG that'll still pull up if you feel disrespected. Now him and Charleston been going back and forth for damn near 3 years.
I hit the like button.
Reason at this point. Every little thing spark it back up. And right now, Steven out here riding super hard for George Floyd, his childhood homie, checking rappers, checking anybody he feel playing with Floyd's name. Charleston sitting back watching like, yo, I seen this movie before. Dude try that same tough guy act with me. So when you see
Charleston looking at him like,
congratulations, you played yourself.
Charleston get extra disrespectful. It ain't just about George Floyd. It's that old scar with Steven Jackson that never healed. Every time Jackson pop up talking tough, it dragged Charleston right back into war mode. So here's where it popped off again. Lil Yachty drops a bar in a song talking about knee on her neck like I'm George Floyd.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? So I listened to what everyone was upset about. And it was the first time in a while where I was like, oh, this is valid outrage, okay? I completely understand why folks is upset. See, Lil Yachty previewed a new song, and in that song, he had a lyric about the late George Floyd. Put my knee up on her neck, I went George Floyd. Yachty, how do you put a hole in your own boat? Okay, are you trying to send it? No, that's not anything sacred. When we talk like that about situations like George Floyd, we make others comfortable to do it, and then we get mad when others disrespect us. I'm all for freedom of speech, okay? I don't have to agree with what you said, but I agree with your right to say it. But you know what else is free? Shutting the F up, okay? See, I talk for
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Shit, hit the like button, maybe it'll go up. I don't know.
I've always gotten it right? Absolutely not. But it's just some things you should know not to say. Okay, you should know not to play with somebody's loved one who the world watched die. Okay, Yachty, you are 27 years old. And I've always thought that you had an empathy about you because of how you have been attacked in this culture called hip-hop, okay? People used to label you as the poster child for whack rappers, all right? Some still do. Well, probably not, but that was. Okay, I've seen you have empathy for Drake when Kendrick was busting his ass last year. So I asked a simple question. Would you write a bar about Kendrick mollywhopping Drake in their lyrical battle? Because that's your man. You wouldn't want to hurt his feelings or his team's feelings. I got a better one for you. Would you write a bar about the tragic, senseless murder of the late, great Takeoff? Of course you wouldn't. Because you would have empathy for him and how he went out. Okay, you would have empathy for his team and family. So why wouldn't you give George Floyd that same respect? Why disrespect that brother's family and friends like that? You said, put my knee up on her neck, I went George Floyd.
As soon as that hit the internet, Steven Jackson wasn't having it. Now you gotta understand, George Floyd wasn't just a headline to Steven. That was his childhood homie. So when Yachty tried to slide Floyd's name in for a punchline, Steven pressed him heavy. Went online, called him out, made sure Yachty had to come back and apologize. And you know how it go. Apology looked forced, the whole thing got messy. But in Steven's eyes, that's him riding for his boy, making sure nobody play with Floyd's name while he alive to check it. Charleston seeing all this go down and he laughing like, man, Steven out here playing Captain Save a Name again. He ain't rocking with it at all. Instead of backing Steven, Charleston basically told Yachty, bro, you ain't gotta apologize for nothing. He flipped the whole thing, mocked Steven for pressing a young rapper, acted like Yachty should stand on his words instead of folding. In Charleston's world, every time somebody apologizes, they look weaker, and he gonna call it out. So he saw Steven taking that victory lap over Yachty's apology and said, nah, this some clown stuff. And this where Charleston crossed the line for a lot of people. He ain't just clapped back at Steven Jackson, he doubled down and went nuclear. He straight up dissed George Floyd, called him a dope fiend, said he'd been saying it since the man died. And wildest part, he dragged Floyd's daughter into it.
I just want to tell Steven Jackson, I said, George Floyd in this baby, nigga. Don't say nothing to me, B. George Floyd was a dope fiend, nigga. He a long, Blue Cinder looking dope fiend, nigga.
That nigga said long, Blue Cinder looking dope fiend. Damn.
Died of a fentanyl overdose. Fuck George Floyd. And I've been saying it since he died. In fact, I'm re-releasing my album, dissing George Floyd. And I dare one of you niggas come die behind. Damn, son. The lie couldn't even borrow $20 from you, bitch. I hate you, Steven Jackson. You a prick, nigga. Knock out now, nigga, and stand, nigga. Brand your big ass. Fuck me in Texas, nigga. You know what it is, nigga. That's King Shoe. You ain't never looked for me. Fuck George Floyd. It's fuck, nigga. I'm on. That's when the bitch, oh, that white boy shoving, need him to death. I'm sorry. He died of a fentanyl overdose. Fuck, you put basketball playing there. Damn, son.
That's crazy. Charles White, I ain't like Charles.
In this class, we try to get beyond just a monologue.
Charles White, like the new what's the boy name? Old school white dude, long hair, Howard Stern.
Come on, bruh. The homie already gone, and his little girl old enough to see this stuff online. Whatever beef you got with Steven, the daughter ain't got nothing to do with it. That move, people who don't like Charleston saying, yeah, that's now here.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
This is where it get complicated. Because not everybody look at George Floyd the same way. Some see him as a symbol, a movement. Others point back to his past and say he shouldn't be celebrated. Real talk, Floyd lived a polarizing life. He got caught up in crime. At one point, even charged in a home invasion where a woman had a gun put to her stomach. Some reports say she was pregnant, some say she wasn't. But
So that right there, I don't know how true this is because everything in this video is alleged. So everything alleged, y'all. So check this out. So boom, they were saying that the whole thing with he put a pistol to a pregnant woman's stomach. They said that somebody else did it and George Floyd took the fall for it. Now all this alleged. Y'all go look it up, see what's going on. But it is a video with Steven Jackson out here explaining that what happened with that. So they basically say that, you know, he did take that charge, but at the end of the day, by him taking that charge, he took it for somebody else. Somebody else actually did the crime.
Way that story stick with people. So when folks debate George Floyd, it's split down the middle. Some say he's a victim who sparked the movement. Others say, nah, look at his past. Why y'all calling him a hero? And honestly, you can't stop those convos. You might not agree, but the man's story left people divided. Steven Jackson wasn't just talking on IG, he claims he really moved on it. Said after Charleston dissed George Floyd, he pulled up in Dallas for like 6 weeks straight. Looking to catch Charleston slipping. Stayed out there, tapped in with people, tried to line it up. But in the end, nothing happened.
You gotta know who you're dealing with. So with me, I'm not your average basketball player, dog. I'm not. I'm sorry. I ain't pat myself on the back, but sometimes I break my arm and I do pat myself on the back.
But at this moment, I'm not, bro. But I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Charleston said that shit about George Floyd. I went to Dallas for 6 weeks straight. Here's that tell you, I was there for Big 3. His partner, Dewberry tell you, called him. You got a problem, let's meet, let's squad, whatever, how you want.
Right now.
I'm here. We ain't got to do the end of this shit, I'm here. Nothing happened. So whatever he say, much salute to you, bro. I can't respect it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Whatever he say, I ain't got no problems with him. Whatever he say, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, bro. I pulled up, nothing happened. I'm gonna leave it alone. I wish him the best.
That's all you can
Just
do.
keep George Floyd. I'm come from hell. We don't speak on dead people.
Kanye too.
You know what I'm saying? I gave it to him too. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just not that dude. I respect everybody. I don't talk about nobody. I don't be in nobody's business. I'm in my own lane. But I love hard. And I love the people I love. So I might be wrong when I jump out there sometimes, but that's just who I am, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I know we don't care about it, but for people like him that may have read George's criminal side, what is it one thing that you would like them to know about George Floyd that they don't know?
Well, I would just clear this thing up. If you're from the streets, then you know what I'm about to tell you, this really happens. When people always use, he was that type of person, he put a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach. If you know the story and if you from where we from, you know the true story. He took that case for somebody else.
Wasn't even him.
Because somebody had enough charges on him, the shit was light, so he took it up on his own.
And took that.
Georgia wasn't that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to clear that up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in Houston. Everybody know in Houston that this story is true. He did not do that. That is a rumor. You know what I'm saying? I know him very well. I know what type of person he is, and I know his heart. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff, I just can't let go. You know what I'm saying? You can have your own opinions about him. We all have our flaws. I have my flaws. You know what I'm saying? I smoke and drink as a Muslim. Y'all can judge how y'all want about me, but at the end of the day, my relationship was going on. I'm not judging y'all. Y'all do y'all thing, but I will continue to speak up for my people. You know what I'm saying? Especially about love. You know what I'm saying? And that just something that I couldn't let go. But like I say, don't have no problems with nobody. I don't have no problem with Shannon. You know, if you look at our show, Matt, we had in this segment where we talked about who had the best year, and we had all these people, but our producers didn't have Shannon Sharp on there. So I mad at everybody. Well, who you think, Jeff? I'm like, Shannon Sharp. Why? Because if you look at it, he had the best year.
He did.
I'm not no hater. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be on the list.
So check this out, y'all. Last year, 2004. Shannon Sharp had one of the best years in probably his life as far as like media or entertainment. Last year, 2024, Shannon Sharp had the biggest podcast interview in YouTube history. They basically had to come and bring the money to him in so the biggest podcast interview in YouTube history. They had to bring the money from the revenue to his house in a Brinks truck. I'm joking, but yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, he made a lot of money off that interview, bro.
No hater, you know what I'm saying? Just keep my name out your mouth.
Steven still stood on what he said though. He gonna ride for Floyd no matter what. Even try to clear up that whole pregnant woman story everybody throw at Floyd. According to Steven, George only took that charge for somebody else in his circle. Basically said Floyd wasn't that kind of dude, and in Houston, the people who knew him personally know the real story. So from Steven's side, it's loyalty, it's honor, it's protecting his homie's name. He sees Charleston talking wild, and to him, that's not something you let slide. Charleston wasn't buying a word of it. As soon as Stephen said he spent weeks looking for him in Dallas, Charleston called Cap. Bruh, I post where I'm at all the time. I'm outside in Dallas and Fort Worth every day. If you was really hunting, you would have found me. And Charleston made it clear, he ain't squabbling in nobody. He walking around strapped, got his license, and he'll use it if he gotta. Matter of fact,
I got commercials out in a second.
It's an achievement in the GMC Sierra.
Matter of fact, he flipped it on some legal hustle. Said if any NBA millionaire ever swung on him, he ain't just pressing charges, he's suing too. Like, you touch me, I'ma own half your bank account.
Come to find out, he got some relation to George Floyd. So he claimed he was looking for me for 6 weeks behind. Man, nigga, I lock him up. It ain't hard to find me in Dallas-Fort Worth, homie. I'm in Dallas, gentlemen. I'm in ecstasy, nigga. All the nigga ain't hard to find me nowhere in Texas. And I post where I be at. I post my, so that nigga, he wasn't looking for me. In Texas, ain't nobody looking for me because they know they keep that pistol on me. I walk around that motherfucker, I can't, that nigga fine, homie. And he ain't that kind of nigga. So if I can't kill you or shoot you, so I just beat 2 aggravated assault with a deadly weapon case. That's why I kept going to jail. Nigga beat me up, an NBA nigga like that got some money. I'm gonna put the Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman game now. I'm gonna sue you civilly. Nigga, not only I'm gonna press charges, nigga gonna come back though and get you civilly. But nigga, if you done already warned me, we got smoke. You ain't finna get me, nigga. Right now, when you nigga to get me, ain't give me no warning, nigga. And nigga, no, don't give you no warning. Then you look up and they on your ass. And they don't give a damn about you. I mean, a nigga don't give a damn about no nigga call the police. So nigga, I'm gonna go to jail for getting you, nigga. Oh, he go call the police. Well, nigga ain't the kind of nigga need to be bothering me then. I'm scared of them niggas go be saying nigga police, nigga, I'm gonna go down by them niggas for me. So that nigga is talking. I'm here, and he a big old 7-foot nigga. That nigga died trying to fight me in Texas. He better catch me in one of them no gun states. I ain't no convicted felon.
She'll get serious.
Man, I keep a neutralizer.
Okay, but that's
man, I keep a neutralizer. Man, I'm walking around nigga the Western days with mace on my hip. And these niggas, come on, homie, so now, nigga, man, he just talking, and he gonna whoop me for what I say.
Basically, Charleston's message was, you might be bigger, you might got money, but you ain't about to catch me slipping. He keep a pistol, keep a plan, and he not playing street games with retired ball players. And here's the bigger picture. Why the hell is a multi-millionaire even stressing over what Charleston White says on the internet?
For real though, I wouldn't even care, my G. I would not even care, bro. Like, I got millions of dollars. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm not losing my money, my fortune, or my freedom to prove any points to anybody, because at the end of the day, the only point that needs to be proven is to myself as a man, I'm going to be free in this world. Like, and I'm not going to let somebody get me outside of my comfort zone. Hold on, bro. They got some. We about to finish this Pan the Press video, bro.
You made NBA money, podcast money, endorsements, and now you want to risk it all squabbling with a dude who literally built his brand off beefing. That's backwards, especially down south. Bruh, Texas ain't like Cali. You swing on the wrong man out here, you might end up on a t-shirt. Law's different. In California, you could damn near get jumped half to death, fight back, and still end up in prison for excessive force.
Yep.
In Texas, somebody breathe wrong in your direction and the law already calling it self-defense. So for Stephen to be on millionaire status but threatening to squabble a dude like Charleston who stays strapped in
New York like that too. That's how Lil Wayne got locked up. New York, Lil Wayne got locked up for a whole year for one pistol, dog. One pistol, dog. Brad had to go to Rikers Island, my nigga, for a year, my G. You know what I'm saying? He did a whole year, bro.
Ready?
Cali like that too. I know it was a situation where a dude was about to get robbed, and they pulled out the gun and tried to rob him. He pulled his pistol out, pow at them, and basically he had to go to jail because he was protecting himself, and that's crazy.
Smart. One slip.
See, like, bro, and another thing, when y'all traveling to different states and y'all got guns and stuff with y'all have to make sure y'all know from state to state the actual gun law, bro. Because you can mess around and go to the wrong city and have a gun and be locked up and don't even know why you locked up out here. keep playing.
And it's your freedom or your bag gone. Look, say what you want about Charleston White, but dragging George Floyd's daughter, that's where the line get crossed. The man already gone. The kid ain't got nothing to do with this. And she old enough to see that mess online. That's not beef. That's just cruelty. And that's the takeaway here. When dudes start chasing clout so hard they disrespect the dead and their kids, the whole convo get lost.
Yeah.
And instead of talking about
So, however, Charleston White felt about George Floyd, that's his opinion. You know what I'm saying? But as far as you bringing his daughter in this, bro, like, kids are innocent, bro. Like, she didn't have anything to do with anything. So don't bring the children in here, bro, because I'm just looking like, I got two daughters. If something happened to me and somebody didn't like me, hate me as much as you want to hate me, but don't bring my kids into this, bro.
Stephen Jackson overreacted. We all focused on Charleston going too far.
Step and fetch it.
At the end of the day, words on the internet don't mean much. But how you carry yourself after saying them, that sticks. Stephen looked silly beefing like he broke. Charleston looked heartless dissing a little girl. And both of them losing in different ways.
Yeah.
But I'm going to throw it to y'all. Did Charleston finally cross the line with this one? Or is he just saying what nobody...
I mean, Charleston done said stuff about a lot of different communities. And he said stuff that was actually worse than what he said about George Floyd's daughter. He actually said things worse than that. And that's hard to believe, but y'all got to go back in the archives and go find it. I'm not even finna repeat what the guy was saying.
Y'all's got the guts to say. Drop it in the comments. I want to hear.
Hey, man, y'all check out Panda Press. Got a good channel, a lot of good content. Y'all check him out. Go see what he got going on over there. We headed over to the Star Snitch now. Star Snitch. We probably will do 2 of these and then I might be out. They got something saying Rihanna's ex-manager reveals Jay-Z's hidden friend. That's all I'm gonna say, hidden friend. So let's jump over there and see what's happening.
Healthy vision is about more than seeing clearly. It's about going beyond.
From what I was told from being inside at the highest level, that Jay-Z likes to watch Beyonce with different men, such as Ray J.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Well, let me ask you something, Jonathan.
Remember that wild clip where Diddy slapped Jay-Z on stage, almost like he was sending him some type of secret message? People clowning online were saying it looked way too suspicious, like Diddy was hinting at something more going on behind closed doors. Well, turns out folks weren't too far off.
Hey, Rihanna got to be the most beautiful woman with a big forehead in the world. Like, she got a big forehead, but she is beautiful, my nigga.
Because Rihanna's ex-manager just dropped a bombshell in an interview, straight up exposing Jay-Z for allegedly living a hidden lifestyle. He claimed Jay wasn't as squeaky clean as people thought, and that behind the scenes, he's been getting involved with men in ways that would shock the whole industry. And trust me, the story doesn't stop there. It only gets crazier from this point on.
What I do know for a fact, not alleged, but DJ Khaled is bisexual. And Jay-Z has also participated in both.
So this is the craziest part, bro. It was a dude by the name, I don't know his name, but all of this came up in the Diddy case. It was a man who got arrested, I think it was 2017, 18, or maybe 19. And he got arrested at the Trump Hotel. But he was telling stories about DJ Khaled and Diddy. He didn't say nothing about Jigga. He didn't say nothing about Jigga, but he did say DJ Khaled and Diddy, so I don't know, you know what I mean? We just, all this alleged. He's just
Would you want to say allegedly?
listening to what's going on. That's
For your safety?
There's no, I would say allegedly, if it was allegedly. DJ Khaled, 100% has been involved in, I did a show called One Shot, and he was in Miami, and he was open with the guy that he was with. He was gay. And I don't understand what happens there where, because nobody's saying anything to me like, hey, make sure you don't, go out and say this on record. Make sure you don't say this, da-da-da-da. So it's weird that still be hidden. That seems like that should be a fact that DJ Khaled, at least in 2016, was definitely.
Okay, we're good.
And Jay-Z is without question.
Okay.
Now here's where it gets even wilder. Sources are saying Beyonce has always known about Jay's secret lifestyle, and she allegedly allows it because she's living her own double life too. Yep, word on the street is Queen Bey swings the other way as well.
So check this out, y'all. Y'all go back, find this interview. I'm gonna give y'all some homework to do. Y'all go back in the archives. Go look up Foxy Brown talking about Jay-Z and her in high school. Go listen to that interview and listen to everything she says. Once you listen to that interview, a lot of this right here will make a little more sense. But this homework for y'all. Y'all gotta go look this up.
And that's exactly why the two of them have managed to keep their empire so airtight. But now, with Rihanna's ex-manager backing up those whispers, people are starting to think maybe Jaguar wasn't off her rocker after all. And let's not forget where the chatter really caught fire, that infamous clip of Diddy smacking Jay's backside on stage, not once, but multiple times. What shook everybody wasn't just the act itself, but how Jay reacted. He didn't look bothered, didn't check Diddy. He laughed like it was some inside joke between them.
They set out to do that,
Did you personally see Jay-Z with transgender women? You personally?
I have, correct. It was during the tour.
So they say he seen Jiggle with some Autobots. We'll say Autobots.
It was during the tour with the Mill, DMX, Jay-Z.
The Hard Knock Life.
No.
Or a different one?
Yeah, but they had the documentary for it. What was that called?
The Black
Album. I'll think of it. I'll think of it
Black
in a little bit.
That's the Black Album.
Yeah, it was a documentary, backstage or
backstage with the Mill and all that. I used to work with her, and I definitely. It was unmistakable. In 2024, the trans women are, it can be hard.
Hey, I hit that goddamn like button, big dog.
Come on now, dog.
Hit the like button.
Come on, man.
Like a lot of people that, they don't know, but back then it wasn't as advanced, and you could clearly tell, that was a guy.
And if you thought the rumors were dying down, think again. Because things heated up even more back in 2012 when an old interview of Jay-Z suddenly resurfaced and went viral. In that sit down, he praised Barack Obama for legalizing gay marriage, and his words had people raising their eyebrows like never before.
What?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hold on, bro. Check this out. Listen what they said.
The interview of Jay-Z suddenly resurfaced and went viral. In that sit down, he praised Barack Obama for legalizing gay marriage, and his words had people raising their eyebrows like never before.
Come on now, dog.
He said, and I quote,
"Come on, man.
Is their business. You choose to love whoever you love. It's no different than discriminating against blacks. It's discrimination, plain and simple." Jay didn't stop there either. He doubled down, saying, "I think announcing support of gay marriage is the right thing to do. So whether it costs Obama votes or not, again, it's not about votes. It's about people. It's the right thing to do as a human being."
Cuckold, right? He likes to watch Beyonce with other men. Ray J, from what I heard.
All this is alleged, bro. All this is alleged. Don't come after me. Don't come after what's going. This channel said that. You know what I said? Well, somebody on this channel saying that all this is alleged.
Heard, even before all this happened, was one of the guys that used to smash Beyonce while Jay-Z would watch. Diddy, as we know, is into those things.
Now, let's be real. There's absolutely nothing wrong with showing.
I don't believe it, bro.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I don't believe it.
Support for equal rights. That's facts. But the way Jay put so much passion and emotion into those words had people whispering. Why did he seem to take it so personal? Fans started side-eyeing Heavy, wondering if he was speaking from pure support or if he was actually speaking from experience. And just when people thought the whispers couldn't get any louder, Jay himself added fuel to the speculation back in 2018 when he openly admitted that he cried tears of joy after his mom finally came out of the closet as a lesbian. He even turned it into lyrics saying,
hold on.
Speculation back in started side-eyeing Heavy, wondering if he was speaking from pure support or if he was actually speaking from experience. And just when people thought the whispers couldn't get any louder, Jay himself added fuel to the speculation back in 2018 when he openly admitted that he cried tears of joy after his mom finally came out of the closet as a lesbian.
This is my first time hearing that, bro. I ain't never heard that before, bro. I ain't never heard that before, bro. They cried tears of joy.
Mama had 4 kids, but she's a lesbian. Had to pretend so long that she's a thespian. Had to hide in the closet so she medicated. Society's shame, and the pain was too much to take. Jay made it clear how proud he was that his mom was finally free to live her truth. But the way he expressed it only made people side-eye harder. Like maybe he was connecting on a level deeper than just support.
Do you know Sean Combs?
Daddy.
Yeah.
He did whatever he called himself. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called.
Okay, so listen to this, y'all. This is the interview I was telling y'all about earlier. The dude that got arrested in, I don't know, I think it might have been Miami, but I know he got arrested. He was doing something crazy at the Trump Hotel. He got arrested, and that's when he broke down. And listen to this interview. Listen to what he's saying, though.
He was connecting on a level deeper than just support.
Yeah.
He did whatever he called himself. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule.
The Boule.
The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Y'all do y'all research on the Boule, B-O-U-L-E, Boule. Y'all look at that up. Some more homework for everybody in the chat.
And he belongs to that agenda. That's why it's so famous. They land over contracts. I had with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would if I want to do with Cassie, I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on TV or speaker and stuff, and I was like a slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I called herpes, and I came back and I seen for herpes and warned Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay?
If this man didn't know what he was talking about, he said Mark Garagos. This was years before we even found out about all this Diddy stuff and all. Ain't nobody know who Mark Garagos was unless you was really into the legal field and was studying certain type of cases, especially high-profile cases.
And Christopher Leon's deal was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. Yes, I have a good friend, a breakfast buddy. His name is Luis David Gonzalez, and he's a witness that Ross came in at my house post-settlement. After we settled, Diddy sent Ross, and I asked him to go see if that was Ross from the day. Basically, what happened is Diddy said Ross was the good buddies, okay? They're gay. Who? Both. Diddy and Ross. And Khaled, they're all gay.
He said Diddy, Ross, and Khaled is G-A-Y. We'll run it back.
Diddy said Ross was the good buddies, okay? They're gay. Who? Both. Diddy and Ross. And Khaled, they're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled